is your reading from Nephi. Tell me about my new position as CEO again at OUR. How is it right? How will it improve things? How or what counsel things do I need to do? Nephi says, /are aware the timing of this move is correct and timely. We've timed it. You're never alone in these endeavors, Tim. You're always accompanied by angels, helpers, heavenly help. You know this. It's the rhythm of life. If only we could enlighten more of God's children of this, and if only they acted upon or along with that enlightenment. The tools are available, and by the way, the basic rudimentary unit of faith and the most beautiful preparatory state of faith is prayer. Trust in a being greater than one's own self, strength, intellect, and ability. Just that trust alone builds a faithful, intelligence-meaning person, spirit in the flesh. Then, building on this is patience, born of faith, and charity, born of trust in and love of Christ. That love increasing as faith in action produces works and rewards from the divine or deity, not always directly from God, but other heavenly beings as well. A seer stone might be the next level, a personal revelatory device. A visitation may be added to or in place of a stone, perhaps one follows or precedes the other. Personal revelation has several manifestors to choose from. The Holy Ghost, as one's constant companion, is incredibly necessary, generously and lovingly provided, with the contract of baptism and the continuation of worthiness and contribution to the kingdom, meaning other saints and souls on earth, the planet, nature, giving up one's time and talents and life. More tools are given in the temple. You cannot hold them, but you possess them. Like laundry unfolded, they sometimes sit in our spiritual closets. This is Elder Maxwell. Only used when we need a clean shirt after our other favorites have been worn and perhaps soiled, needing to be cleaned. That's not the plan, said gently. So Elder Maxwell then gives the microphone to Nephi. The purpose of gifts and tools is to use them, wear them daily, keep them in good order and repair. Be so familiar with them and adept at their usefulness that you've mastered the tool, and in so doing, then are ready to receive more, an attachment to that tool, an enhancement, faith, tokens, gifts, an enhancement, faith, tokens, gifts, the stone, a visitation to sure knowledge. All the gifts of the Spirit, He being the giver, are available. Some have them. Some have them. Some people have them. These are some thoughts to consider. Becoming CEO at this point was always the plan, and because you followed the plan almost perfectly enough, you're able to step in without tripping. It is right because we say it is. You are always meant to be at the helm of OUR. You never left. It is like a withdrawing of the spirit. Let's see how the body behaves with the knowledge it has. Will it still move forward and do the correct thing and make the decisions needed unselfishly to progress? Or will there be deviation? The absence, if we will, was a test for both you and the organization. To what direction did the heart of OUR turn? Who was in charge and how did systems function? Did egos swell or shrink? Was there contention or peace? Did you see advancement or retreat? Was middle ground held? Who was in charge? Why? Changes made? Was attention fully on the original mission and intent, or was there a shift? Like a catalyst to bring an experiment to equilibrium, you will restore balance to the organization. Is there any other way? There is no other way. Your name and your oversight at the top of the pyramid will, at this time and going forward, not only restore an off-kilter organizational chart, but will be the addition to the critical component, additional critical component to upgrade and power up OUR for phase 2. The world has changed, Tim, and war is being waged on every living soul. 2 feet firmly set on the ground, and Brad, Jerry, and John as 3 waiters, WEIGHTERS, is the blueprint for OUR success going forward. We can only make it that clear. As discussed, once you're in place again as CEO, but there will be a difference in the position going forward, which will be carefully explained in the near future. Once in place, which is all you need to focus on now, you will place Brad as COO. Brad is over Tevye, correct? That alliance isn't necessary with Jerry. And as Janet said, it is a coup. One of the main reasons, love here for Jerry and Tevye, there's feeling love for them. One of the main reasons for you to step in now is so these two can function optimally in their areas of expertise and strength. It is not a punishment, but a loving course correct. They may not immediately see it that way. And then I just drew a little diagram, which is Tim is CEO, Brad is COO over, and then you designate what he's over. Jerry is COO over marketing and communications. The naming, the titling isn't so important. It's the sharing of power, but they each have their designated areas. So Jerry, COO over marketing and communication, Brad, COO, he's on the left, Jerry's on the right, over blank. Tevye reports to Brad, others report to Jerry, John being president of operations as he is, reports to you. End of reading.